Hi folks, I'm Rennie Forgione. I'm your instructor for MAT 100 this summer. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the course. I want to go over a few things about the course. Um, an important feature or asset that you need is to be diligent and have really good organizational skills in order to keep on track during the summer. The coursework, initially you're going to look at it, you're going to see, oh my God, look at all these assignments. Um, However, it's chapter one, and chapter one is a review. So there should be nothing new there, and it should flow really quickly. Unfortunately, with the Hawks program, they sectionalize it. So there's an assessment for or mastering for every little topic. We've talked to them about lumping stuff together so we can just put up an assignment for an entire chapter or half a chapter. Make your life easier, a little less stressful, um, and if you're less stressed, then we're less stressed too. Um, Also, with that said, if you do find yourself falling behind, email me. Or if you're having a problem with a particular topic, there is a link to send me the problem. And with that, occasionally it's good to take a screenshot on your own and make sure you write down the problem number. I mean, that's really important to write that down so that way I can track it down, because some of the problems are multi-step, and it sometimes takes a lot of time to figure out where you are in that particular problem. If you need some, personal time, occasionally I come on campus during the summer and we could set up an appointment. The other thing that I've done and has worked fairly well or really well is either using Skype, Zoom, and in the past we used an Adobe conferencing product. I think we still have that available. So we have a number of media type approaches that we can use to connect remotely. Uh, what you would need is a small whiteboard. You can buy them at Walmart for $8 or $10. You write down the problem and maybe list or talk about what you're having for issues, and then I'll take my whiteboard and start working out the problem and show you with also some text, what am I doing here and why am I doing it? And I think you'll find that helpful. I know the students in my classes find that helpful when I write out what we're doing and the reason why we're doing it. So you have it there and you can refer to it. And when you're working problems on your own, you should do that also. Why am I doing this stuff? What is my goal? Do I have coefficients here? Do I have constants here that I have to move around to solve the equation? Should I draw a picture so I have a better idea of what I'm doing? All those things are important in solving and working with algebra. Okay. Other avenues for help is the tutoring center. You would have to check in to see when they're available during the summer, but it is open. Excuse me. There's video quizzes, or a video quiz at this point in time. For this video, this introductory video, and another video which is kind of like a how-to, where do I find stuff video. How do I sign up for Hawks? Where do I find the handouts in CM Connect? So there's a little tutorial, which is the second video. It's MAT 100 and 050. That's there. That shows you where to find things. And if you're working on a problem, you say, boy, I wish I had some notes that I could refer to, then I'll make something up and put them up in the handout section, so you will have those notes to you. The other thing, when you're reading and working out problems, make out note cards and set them up like a Jeopardy question so someone can quiz you on them. I think you'll find them very, very handy. The other thing, which folks have angst, try not to use your calculator. A little too much reliance on it, and we start factoring later in the semester and in the coursework. Knowing your multiplication tables is a very key item, and knowing your number combinations, and that's really hard to do if all you've ever done is work in a calculator. You lose that ability to know your number combinations. I guess that's it. Again, feel free to email me, contact me. You do need an access code to get into Hawks. If you're retaking this book, this course through Hawks again, you don't need an access code. If this is your first time, you should get a new book with an access code. Some folks are like, oh, I'm just going to use get a used book. Well, it doesn't work, unfortunately, because you end up buying an access code. Now, some folks don't like to use a book, but just want the access code. If you're going to do that, go directly to Hawks when you sign in and buy an access code. The book is online, so that's up to you. It all depends how you like to read and study. So great. So, glad to have you on board, and have a great summer. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.